Money FM 89.3, the best of Saturday mornings. Wide World on Money FM 89.3.
Welcome back. Let's get right into the show here. We have got our Wide World segment. We spotlight a thrilling shift in Singapore's sports landscape, the return of skateboarding to the SEA Games. At the heart of this movement, Zul bin Mohammed Zin, as skateboarding discipline head at the Singapore Roller Sports Federation and a dedicated logistics manager. His vision is to shape a sustainable future for Singapore's youth in extreme sports. Also joining us in the studio, two rising stars, Cheryl Effendi bin Razaid, the winner of the men's street category and also a part-time coach, and 11-year-old Myra Binte Ahmad Al-Khattab, the winner of the women's street category for the Singapore National Championship opening event at the Somerset Skate Park. Welcome to all of you today. We are so happy to have you with us.
Thanks for having us.
We got a full house here today, from very young to me, very old. Yeah. Great to have you with us. Zul, let's start with you since you are the head of the Singapore Roller Sports Federation. Talk to us about the upcoming SEA Games and this pipeline of, no pun intended with skating terminology, but this pipeline of talent that you're trying to develop in the skating world.
All right. Basically, we're having this series of competitions as a part of our Road to SEA Games 2029, which will be held in Thailand in December. So we developed this series of competition to allow the skateboarding talents in Singapore to compete of all age groups, both genders, men and women. Yeah.
Tell us about this National Skateboarding Championship Series that I think you're just launching.
Yep.
What is that about?
Okay, this is a competition which we are doing a 3-part series where we have two categories, street and park. So the first event, which was held like 2 weeks back in Somerset, that was the first street event. The second event is coming next weekend, and that will be street and park, and the final one will be park only. So every skater will have the opportunity to compete for both categories, and that is where we will collect all the points and do the selection for the national development team, leading to the SEA Games.
What do they actually do during that competition next weekend, for example?
Okay, so we have for next weekend we have 2 of the categories, which is street and park. So the street will be a street course where the skaters will compete for best run and followed by best trick. For the park series, is more of a bowl environment, where they will skate like ramps, verts. So it's 2 separate categories which will also be featured in the SEA Games.
Fantastic. And how many people turn up for these events? How many participants do you get?
We range around 30. Around 30 for the street. We might have lesser for the park series because we have more street skaters rather than park skaters. But for the next event, we have attracted our neighboring country, Malaysia, having some of the skaters coming to compete as well.
Cool.
Yeah. So even though it's a national event, national championship selection, we open doors for other competitors to come and compete, so we can up the level of skateboarding.
So I just want to clarify for our listeners, when you say skaters, you mean skateboarders?
Skateboarders,
yes,
correct.
Okay,
correct,
I just want to clarify that.
No versus roller skaters.
Yeah. No worries, because I'm from representing from the Singapore Roller Sports. Yeah. So anything which involves skating is under the federation, except for ice skate.
Okay, but today we're talking about skateboarding.
Yes,
specifically about skateboarding.
Correct.
Great. Hey, let's bring in Cheryl. Cheryl, talk to us. You were the winner of the men's street category at the opening event at Somerset Park, and you're a part-time skateboarding coach and all of that. How do you feel about the skateboarding scene in Singapore? How is it developing from your perspective?
To be honest, compare from for example 5 years ago and now, it's a huge difference already. Because I don't see any coaches at the skate park recently that teaching students, bringing new generations in. So when I saw that happening, I feel like okay, that can be something that I can do also. Put my to my knowledge to other students as well. When they prepare them for competitions, or like when they fall, they easily tends to give up. So I try to push them to like, do more things and fight any fears and everything that. So I feel like it actually grew me also to see that if a young students who started skating can do it, I can do it as well.
Do you feel like it's picking up more interest in Singapore over the years? Skating,
yes.
Skateboarding.
I actually can see that because more and more skaters, like more random people, more random faces in the skate park nowadays, which I don't even know who it is.
Yeah.
But they can skate, really like an underground type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Myra, I'm going to talk to you. Hello, Myra.
Hello.
Now, let me say first, congratulations. I think you are the youngest guest we have ever had on this show.
I agree.
We've been doing it for 7 years. Can you tell the audience first, how old are you?
11.
You are 11 years old, and I already feel very lousy. Let me tell you why. Because you are 11 years old, and you are the winner of the women's street category. Is that true?
Yeah.
At 11 years old. So first tell me, when did you start skateboarding?
Like in 2021, I got a skateboard for my birthday. So then actually it wasn't that serious. We thought it's just like a one-time thing. Then suddenly, I get very interested in it. I want to do like everything. I want to go skate park all. Yeah.
And what made you start skateboarding? Was there someone in your family who skateboarded? Your friends, your family? Or did you just decide, I want to do that?
No, actually we were playing surf skate. Surf skate is like you're surfing but with like a skateboard. But then after that I started to think that I want to do tricks. But then that surf skate is too heavy, so then I picked up skateboarding.
And what was the first trick you learned?
Ollie.
And what is that? I don't know. I'm an old man. I don't know what that is. Tell our listeners, what is that? What do you do?
Like you're jumping and then the board follows you to jump and it goes up.
Oh, wow. And what age were you when you did that for the first time? How old were you?
7.
So you did your first trick at 7 years old. That is amazing. I'm 50. I can't do one trick with a skateboard. Well done.
Mike, can I ask you, how many of your friends are skateboarders? Do you have any friends that are skateboarders as well, like from your school, your class?
No.
No? And can you want to give a shout out to your school? What school do you go to?
Madrasah Wak Tanjung.
Okay, good. So you want to say hi to your friends and want to say hi to any of your friends there?
Hello.
Fantastic. Zul, let's bring it back to you.
All right.
This is your chance to embarrass the people sitting next to you. Give us the technical side. What is it that they do that's particularly good? We've got 2 champions here. We've got the winner of the men's street category. We've got the winner of the women's street category. Tell us about their skills.
Okay, I feel both of them are really good skaters. This is our own Singapore talent skaters who have grown from the ranks from their own development, I shall say. Yeah. So for Sharil, I've seen him skate since he was young, and won few competitions along the way in Malaysia, Singapore. If I'm not wrong, this is the first. He got first place for nationals.
Wow.
So it's a great achievement. And on top of it, he was battling with an injured shoulder on that day. Yeah,
Wow.
so he pulled through. Even though I had to personally check on him that day after one of the falls. But he did manage to pull through and did a very good show. A real fight to the end.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was him and another skater, Janiel. The scores were very high and very close.
Wow.
But in the big trick section, he prevailed. He did most of the big tricks there. Yeah.
And what are his standout tricks? What is his speciality?
Oh, we have a big section where we did a platform at Somerset, where usually it's a grass patch. So they will do tricks down the rail or
Like
they call it
stairs.
Yeah, stairs. So they will do tricks down the rail, and he did a few tricks which was very good, and that scored a lot of points to make him get that first place.
Sharil, just what made you take up skateboarding?
Honestly, it's from my uncle.
No.
I don't even know what skateboarding can do actually until I saw my uncle skating at the void deck, and then I saw from the window from my house, and then he do like a few flips, few shove-its here and there, and I figured oh, that's cool. Then the very next day I asked my mom, pressured my mom to I want a skateboard, until finally she bought me a skateboard. Then from there, it just stuck to me.
Fantastic. Okay, Zul, tell us about Myra. What makes her special?
She's our little dynamite here. Yeah. I mean, basically, the women's skateboarding scene in Singapore is small, and I shall say they're quite close knit. But they do skate on their own due to age gap and all that. So we have girls who skates in Somerset at a older age, and we have people like Myra and some of the kids who used to skate in East Coast, then progress to Somerset for more street tricks. So Myra is one of the girls who, I shall say, developed the technical skateboarding tricks at a very fast pace and at a very young age. So I feel that this is an opportunity for her. I've been with her for Malaysia competition last year, which she got 5th. It was good, and she did other competitions in JB where she also got 1st. So this is a good opportunity for her to showcase her talent for Singapore and at this right age, especially with the Olympic skaters now coming at 13, 14. So for her being at 11, it's just the best age for her to grow and be at their level once she reached that 14 years old of age.
Olympic. You hear that word, Myra? He said Olympics. Is that an ambition for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to represent Singapore at the Olympics, skateboarding?
Yes.
Is she on that path, Zul? Could she go that far?
Yeah. With the development which we plan to have, that's our target, to have a proper development program or national development team to go to this level. We have games coming next year. The Youth Olympic Games, which easily she can qualify as she's only 11.
Sure.
And then there's the Asian Games in Nagoya next year as well. Yeah. So by having more competitions exposed to our skaters, they will get them prepared for bigger competitions. Yeah. So it's a bit too early to put sights into Olympic. Sure. But I think this is the best platform for us to start.
All these other ones are pathways to that in any case. You know, it was interesting, the last Olympics, there were a number of Japanese, teenage Japanese skaters who were amazing, right? And they were quite young as well. Correct. And as I recall, they ended up finishing quite high.
Yes, correct.
In the ranking. So that's something to look forward to. In the studio with us, we are talking about skateboarding in Singapore and how it's coming hopefully to the SEA Games soon. The head of the Singapore Roller Sports Federation is with us, Zul bin Mohammed Zain. Also skaters Sharil Effendi bin Rahizad, who is a winner of a men's street category, and 11-year-old Myra Binte Ahmad Al-Khatib, is with us as well. When you look at the numbers of skaters here, where are they all just kind of self-taught, like most skaters are around the world? Are they just doing their own thing? Are they taking lessons from people like Cheryl here? How are they getting into skateboarding? Or is it because they're seeing it, happening overseas and they want to do it here in Singapore as well?
Well, currently we can see there's a growth with parents enrolling their younger kids for skateboarding lessons.
Is that right?
Yeah. So we have coaching classes from various skate schools. We have it in East Coast, the Extreme Park, the Jurong Lakeside Skate Park, Somerset. We have also the newly park created at Bishan. Yeah. So we have coaches doing this. And at the same time, this year, we organize with World Skate grassroots coaching course, level 1.
Okay.
So we are like one of the pioneers in Southeast Asia to do it. So we have 2 coaches from abroad came in and give a group of coaches the basic grassroots level 1 coaching skills. So we see that as a potential for more skaters, more developed. Yeah. And then we invited kids from St. Gabriel's to come in free of charge to first hand with these fresh coaches. Yeah. So fantastic. We did a seminar at Bishan where everyone came and the coaches were evaluated on their coaching skills. So we see the number of parents and kids wanting to start skateboarding.
So it's catching on, huh?
It's catching on, especially with the sport being introduced in the Olympic. Yeah. It's come to the public eye.
It's growing.
Yeah, it's growing.
Sharil, let me ask you, Sharil, I've been covering sports in Singapore for many, many years, and the number one complaint is always the same: space. Not enough space. And I've spoken to skateboarders in Singapore, and they say exactly the same. Not enough places. You've got Scape, you've got Somerset.
Yeah.
Are there more places? Where do you go in Singapore to do your skateboarding?
Other than, if you want to talk about park-wise, there's only like 3 main active. The what he said is East Coast Park, Jurong Lake, and Somerset. Other than that, we will hit the streets. And that's where the complaint will comes in.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be like cops there, people, neighborhood complaints.
Said skateboarders everywhere in the world.
Yeah. Because we went to the streets mainly is because of the obstacles that have in the street that we don't have in the skate park. Yeah. And that's where we like can train our balancing, our grinding, our like proper physics on that streetwise, so they can apply in the competition as well.
Does Singapore have an advantage, Cheryl, do you think? Because, our roads are much better, our sidewalks are much better. If you go to KL or Jakarta or even Hong Kong, where it's very space constrained, to me it would seem like it would be more difficult to skate in those places than in Singapore.
True. For my own intake, I already went to, for example, Malaysia and Hong Kong streetwise to skate. And I think that it's actually better. The harder the terrain is, the more better for us to skate. Rather than here.
So you like the challenge?
I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Fantastic. A question for both of you, Myra first. One of the biggest issues in Singapore, we need our parents, our mums and dads, to support us in sports. What does your parents think about your skateboarding?
They think that I progress well.
Yeah? What do they say?
Every time I fall, they just ask me to get up. Then just do it again until I land.
Yes. Why do we fall down? So we can get back up. Fantastic. What about you?
Sorry, what was the question again?
Your parents, do they support you, your family?
Yeah, since day one. They have been supporting me. And I actually this year where they finally came down to watch me in a competition they'd never done before.
Oh.
Yeah, so this really, it's kind of like a milestone for me, because they know, I went out skating. Oh, I got a competition. But they were never there until this year or late last year. Then they will start to be there for me in the competition.
Awesome, right?
It gives me a little bit more motivation.
And did you win when they were watching?
Surprisingly, I don't.
Did that make you rethink your strategy about parents coming to watch?
A little bit.
Mom and Dad, no more.
Zul, tell everybody, you want people to come and watch. You want people to come and understand what's happening here. Tell them about next weekend, where they can go to watch the skaters, or if they're maybe interested in taking up skating themselves. Give us more information about that, and of course what you're doing at the Roller Sports Federation.
Yeah. Next weekend we'll be at Jurong Lakeside Skate Park. Okay. Yeah. We'll be posting all the details through our Instagram account, SGSB Hub.
Okay.
So from there, we'll have all the details in terms of registration, competition details, schedules.
And what time basically is that starting from at Jurong?
Okay. We will be having a practice open session on Friday. So skaters can come a day before, get acclimatized to the skate park, especially for those who are coming from Malaysia. Yeah. I mean, they are already familiar with the park because there was a major event last year done called SSG, attracting about 137 skaters, mostly from Asia. So we're doing it there again
on Friday, and
on
then
Friday,
Saturday. What time does it start?
We are still working on the schedule, but tentatively it will start around 1. So we are looking based on the number of registrants. So from there, we can decide whether we'll be doing a qualifying round or immediately to final, depend on the number of registers. Yeah.
Fantastic. Final word for the skateboarders. What is your ambition? How far would you like to go in skateboarding? We'll start with you, Sharil, and then we'll finish with Myra. What is your ambition in skateboarding?
It's on the way right now, which is just to represent Singapore, see how far I can go before I can chill and retire.
Chill and retire. Yeah, we'd like to do that
my
too.
ambition.
Exactly. Yeah. How about you, Myra? What would you like to eventually do with your skating?
I want to push harder and just keep going.
And what would you like to? Where would you like to eventually be able to skate?
Olympics.
Olympics.
Now, you've said it now, so if you become an Olympic skater, you must come back to our show first, okay, when you're rich and famous. Don't forget us. Don't forget us.
All right, Zool, Cheryl, and Myra, thank you so much for being with us today. Everybody get out to Jurong Lakeside next Saturday in the afternoon and watch the skaters.
Yes, true. Just look out at our Instagram account for most of the updates. SGSB Hub. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.